Hello friends and welcome to a brand new video of Happy Life. Well, today is 2nd October 2019. Well, it's not just another holiday, it's Gandhi Jayanti. I would like to confess that since my childhood, it was fashionable not to be a huge fan or follower of Gandhi Ji because he was so much respected and so much worshipped everywhere that it became something like not so cool or because in our immature days we used to find somebody who seems to be more of heroic nature in our immature standards. First of all, I would like to say that I am very small. I even haven't studied his autobiography, so I'm very small to even say he's a great person or he's not so great person. But gradually, when I grew up from my school days to college and then to our job, when I gradually saw the world outside, the ruthless, the competitive, the non-sparing world, the struggles outside, then I started feeling, which of course made us more and more mature. We started understanding the teachings or the words or the thinking of that great person called Mahatma Gandhi. Most of the students of our generation who studied CBSE, who studied NCERT books, could relate to this. That we always had a page on on the first page of our book, that is Gandhi Ji's Talisman. I personally used to make a lot of fun of it because I never understood what is that and why is it always given. If I don't score any marks out of that page, why it is at all given? And now I think such a good thing to have been there in every NCERT book. And although we didn't understand at that time, but always remember the exact wordings or exact sentences. What was that? Even if at that time we made fun of that, how that great that page was, that message was, which could be applied in every stage of our life, fearless life, or a life of fulfillment. Well, I would like to read out how beautiful was that message. Well, it says, quote, "Whenever you are in doubt or when the self becomes too much with you, apply the following test. Recall the face of the poorest and the weakest man or woman whom you may have seen, and ask yourself if the step you contemplate is going to be of any use to him or her. Will he or she gain anything by it? Will it restore him or her to a control over to a control over his own life and destiny? In other words, will it lead to swaraj for the hungry and spiritually starving millions? Then you will find your doubts and yourself melt away." What I understand basically from this message is, whenever you are in doubt in your life or whenever yourself feel too much about yourself, that fear of your life, fear of your career, even if in the other sense that you have become more successful, you're proud of yourself, in both the cases, just take out the picture in your mind of the poorest person that you have seen. When I imagine or when I see that picture, I realize that all of my problems are just some kind of cosmetic things. Those are not real. Those are mostly man-made fears, or frankly, those are very, very unimportant with respect to the problem faced by the poorest of person. When you are in doubt or do anything, whether it will help to get that person out of his hunger, out of his pain, out of his disease, out of his poverty, when you think in that way, all your doubts, all your fears, all your anxiety, and all your self-pride will simply melt away. And I want to add here that we'll also get a purpose in our life. If we're directionless, at least we have got something to do that is for our not only humanity but across all living beings. Do something to alleviate or to lessen the pain of all living beings. Well, personally, I take it like, irrespective of GDP, irrespective of turnovers, irrespective of all the developments that any country can boast of, if a country which can give social security to its citizens of food, basic things like food, shelter, a basic social security of food and shelter, then this drive to earn more and more money would not be there. It will only be some kind of numbers. Then people will earn money just for the sake of earning, just to have that talent or skill, that creativity, that they enjoy doing that, and not like they have to do that because they have to secure their financial status. So more and more the country develops, I hope it goes in that way, where all people, all citizens will have social security. They won't think about food. They won't struggle for their food and shelter. And that should be the aim of any government, any country. And that's what we call as Rama Rajya, or the ideal state, where there are no struggle for basic requirements of humanity. There will be no crime. People will only go towards excellence, whether it is in medicine or engineering or spiritualism, anything. But people will be driven by the inner interest or intuition, rather than they have to do that because they have to feed their family and themselves. I think with this basis of Gandhi Ji's talisman, if we can really eradicate poverty, pain, and disease from humanity, it will be great service, real service to all the humankind. So friends, that's all I have to say. There will be many quotes, many messages by many great leaders on Gandhi Ji, but whatever little I have studied about him, thankfully in my school days, that is still engraved in my mind, and perhaps it is the most underrated but one of the best messages that he could give to humanity, that is Gandhi Ji's talisman. Please go through it, it's all over the net. You can see the exact message, and let it be one of the guiding light of your life. So friends, I hope you to celebrate this Gandhi Jayanti with a greater meaning and purpose, by having a greater meaning and purpose to your life. So happy Gandhi Jayanti to all of you. So please keep watching, please subscribe to this channel Happy Life for getting more of such like moment videos. Thank you.